Hello everyone, today let's look at Revoltech, Amazing Yamaguchi, Ninja Gaiden 3, Ayane? Ayane? I don't know how to pronounce her name either in English or Japanese. I don't know her Chinese name. Chinese name's pronunciation is Ling. Anyway, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the problem first because that's the most important part. Her shoulder. This part, like this ball joint inserted into the shoulder, is going to very tight once you open yours. So what you need to do is put a bit of lube on it, use some heat, then start slowly moving it. Don't force it. If you force it, don't lube it, doesn't heat it, it's gonna break, okay? Mine is no problem since like I move it even a little bit, I know there's gonna be a problem, so I put a lube on it. The second issue is, if you follow me on Twitter, you know. Her hip is installed the wrong way. If you got yours, chances are her butt is facing the front because the factory labeled it wrong. This is supposed to be the right leg, right? But the letter inside is L, left. So I'm pretty sure all of the hips are labeled wrong. You can check yourself. I'll post photo here. It's also a pretty easy fix. All you need to do is use heat. Hair dryer, heat gun, hot water, doesn't matter. Heat these area, pull it apart, and just install it. It's pretty easy to fix once you know what you're doing. Anyway, let's look at the figure. Go into the review. Okay. The figure is pretty plain. Like there's pretty much no shading, which is pretty typical of Amazing Yamaguchi. But this part, color transition is pretty good. It has some metallic silvers around here. It's not perfectly painted. Like, if I to be completely honest with you, Amazing Yamaguchi's factory is not the best. So, but it's well done enough. There's no very obvious paint bleed. So, yeah, it's okay. Mostly just plastic with a little bit of paint. But it look alright. And also, like I said on Twitter, this is probably the least stylized Amazing Yamaguchi figure ever. Like, this looks like a SHF. Doesn't look exaggerated at all. Alright? And also her face. I'm not an expert on Ninja Gaiden, so I'll just post a in-game photo here. I think look alright, but everybody has their preference. Anyway, let's look at her articulation. Let's get these ones out. Her head, this part is, there's a hinge here. Can look up. You need to move this ball joint down a bit, so, or tuck the hair inside so you can look up a bit better. I think it's good enough. They probably need to like engineer it better, put the ball joint slightly lower so it doesn't interfere with her hair. All right, look down. You need to tuck her chin inside of this piece, scar piece, so she can look down this much. and tilt, and side to side. This piece, if you want to take it off, you can, but her neck is gonna look super long. Like you can see the neck down there. Okay, let's see how it was designed. Yeah, this is a very traditional design. They cut a bit the back of the neck, but usually Amazing Yamaguchi is like angled and installed on the back of her hair. But since this time the hair is articulated, they can't do that. So this using a more traditional design. For shoulder, can raise over 90. Single joint arms, rotation at the shoulder, and wrist ball, right? For butterfly joint, this is similar to Chun Li because I'm going to talk about a bit later because they're the same designer. Not Yamaguchi himself, but one of his two apprentices. So this part is we're able to rotate. So forward, this is pretty good range. Front, back, it's the same way. But I still think it is cut, like the way it is cut, it's a bit weird. Like this little flap here, look a bit weird to me. So her shoulder range, the arm range is actually pretty good. Not as good as the usual Amazing Yamaguchi figure, for example. Let me show you Ryu here. You can easily, because of these parts, you can easily do cross arm. Even though her arm is thick as hell. Okay. This is like different people have different design principle, even they're on the same line. Okay. This piece is on a ball joint. All right. Let's look at her diaphragm joint. This is pretty good, but there's going to be a gap. Back. Also pretty good. Side to side. Very good. And rotation, right? Waist joint. It's all right. This piece, this separate piece, I think is unnecessary. Like if you keep a single diaper piece, you can probably crunch forward better. Back. Side. Because like you can see, probably can't see, there's little knob here, like trying to keep this in place, but it end up obstructing the side-to-side movement. So I think this two like diaper piece is pretty unnecessary. Okay, so his torso articulation is pretty good. Like Amazing Yamaguchi always has pretty good torso articulation regardless who is the sculptor. So yeah, this two piece is on peg. And for hips, $90, right? Back. Can't kick to the side. Oh, can't. Almost. 90. And rotation. Also, this is a double ball joint, like as you might expect from Amazing Yamaguchi. So a lot of wiggle room here. I really like this kind of design. This is on a single ball joint. Her scabbard and typical Amazing Yamaguchi knee. And shin rotation, and also have wiggle back and forth. Yeah, it's a hinge. And for ankle, forward, all the way back. Forward, not as good as bad, but good enough. Pivot, good ankle pivot, and toe. Good toe joint, but why is there a lump here? All right, her articulation is pretty good, and probably not the most articulated Amazing Yamaguchi figure, but I think that's good enough. For her accessories, you already seen. 2 little sword, short katana, I think. And this is her spare hand. Unfortunately, I got 2 left relaxed hand. I already contacted the store, the official Amazing Yamaguchi store, so hopefully they can get back to me. They said 2 weeks, so yeah. This is the Kaiyodo bonus from the official store. Get 2 shafts. You get 2, this is kunai, right? Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and also, of course, her eyes are articulated. Use this to adjust. And the waist joint. And a crappy plastic stand, which cracks the moment I plug in. Like see here, the crack. So that's a bummer. And I want to talk a bit about the designer, because some of you might know, but others probably not. There's 3 people working on Amazing Yamaguchi line. One is, of course, the man himself. I'll show you which figure is right here. It's sculpted by the man himself. Gwynnum. Can you guess who is the designer? Her name is Yu Shiyu. She's a Chinese, but she's working for Amazing Yamaguchi. And also Chun Li, also she. Also her, sorry. And got 2. What about Female Titan? Or the entire Attack of the Titan line. Attack on Titan, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what I call it in English. This is done by another apprentice called Sakamoto? Yeah. Anyway, different guy. And what about Arkan Knight, Catwoman? This is done by the man himself. Oops. So you can see the stylistic difference for the 3 designers slash sculptors on the line. Also, size comparison. As you can get a rough idea. Okay, gonna do a couple other size comparisons. You can all just sign out. Marvel Legend. And Jada. Probably can fit in with your Jada collection, but Marvel Legend is gonna be nah. She's too short. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully this video can help you guys with the issue for her. That's it. See you guys next time.